Hello everybody, welcome back to the next episode of Cities Skylines with me, Biffa. Here we are in New Zealand and we've got a fun-packed episode for you today. We are going to be taking a look at a brand new mod which can help you make excellent decisions when you're working on your mass transit setup. I'm excited to show you that. There's a change in the mod that we're already using that I want to run past you as well. And also we're going to be setting up a new little transit hub ourselves, expanding the city. We really need some more people and maybe start an industry as well if we get the time. So much to do and it's fantastic. I am absolutely loving our little city. So let us dive in and see where we're going to start today. So let's start over here. Here we are with our beach volleyball little setup over here, and Parkify has been updated. So it now no longer shows the parking around this little thing here. So it used to have like parking around here. It used to have like a concrete border. So you now can literally place these right on a beach and it will look so much better. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. As there's no park here, I'm going to get that. I'm going to extend that out. There we go. To put that there. And then we're going to move that down here. So it's going to look... Oh, they get everyone's running over. Oh, look, that looks so much better. Actually looks like a proper beach volleyball or a beach volleyball. There we go, with all the sand. Fantastic. That was the first thing. The second mod that I wanted to show you today, which you can go and download yourself, is called the Commuter Destination Mod. This is fantastic. It's very early. Beta, I think it's in. So, you know, you might get some bugs. Your mileage may vary. All the usual caveats. But I'll put a link in the description below. If you go to your transport hub, and I've been using this to look at my trains. So I've got one train line that's running through. Lots of passengers. I've got tons and tons of people that are queuing up waiting for these trains. Let's go to this one here. Here we go. So now that I've got this turned on, if we zoom out a bit, look, we start getting these little symbols over here. So that is showing that stop where all of these people are wanting to travel to. So for instance here, so we're over here by our amusement park area. All the people are waiting here for this train that basically runs from there to here and then goes over to the main island. But a lot of those are just using that train backwards and forwards to get over to here. And also some of them are using it as it goes all the way around to come over here. Look, they're going to get out, they're going to go over and visit this big park area. And the larger the symbol, the more people are coming over there. So obviously we've got this hypermarket here. Lots of people going there. No sort of figures on it at the moment. It's just the size of the icon. And then some are even coming all the way over here to the furthest reaches at Tranquility Point. So, yeah, lots of people are using it. But you can start making decisions. So, for instance, as you can probably see from what we've marked out here, we are going to use this area. We're going to have low-density residential in there. And I've put uni because what we're going to do is, and I'll come back to that mod we were just talking about in a sec, we're going to put a theme in here of using at University City. So we'll come back to that. I want to start an ore industry. And there's not many places that have got ore on the land in our city. Like we've got a little bit sort of down there that's mostly... Oh, it is all of that bit there. Ooh, ah. I didn't realise that. All under the trees. Okay, there's a little bit along here. So I'm thinking low density, perhaps cheaper sort of housing, or industry along the front here. We've got excellent highway access. And then we can build up this side over here. And then we've got all these people that are getting from here to here and back again. We could add a little bus hub in because we want all of these people around here to have access to the train station, to have access to the ferries, and then a little teeny tiny bus hub to bring people all the way to different parts of the island. So that is the plan. But that mod is fantastic. It's the Commuter Destination Mod by JKM. So as I said, link in the description. So, I mean, it works on everything. So we go to a bus line. We'll say, let's have a look. Lots of people waiting there. Let's pick the biggest one, 177. Where are these people all going? So this bus line is taking people all around here, and that is basically it. They're all just going around here. So, I mean, that would tell me that maybe we could help these people get around without using the bus, because it's only a really local thing that they're using it for. Could we perhaps add more walking paths in or something like that? So that sort of thing, it can help you make decisions. But it's helped me make the decision here that I want to get a little bus going, because also, if we come down here and have a look, there's tons of people walking along here. I mean, walking is fantastic, don't get me wrong. Let's just zoom in a little bit, but look at them all. There is so many. We just, whoa, zoom along here. They're all walking down this road. They're all coming over here. They're crossing over. Then they're walking all down this road. There we go. Then they're going all through this built-up area. Well, it's like offices and a couple of commercial buildings. They're coming all the way through here. Impromptu first-person tour. And then they get over here, turn left, to the amusement park, which we're going to name in a moment. So I'm thinking, if that was me, and I'd come over from all the way over here to here on the train, you know, let's go over to the amusement park. Let's not get the ferry today. We'll get the train. And then if I haven't got off the train over here and walked, I've got off here and walked, and it's so far. Actually, they can't walk across there because it's highway roads. Then I would expect a bus. But what I want to do is just slightly arrange this a little bit. So let's get to building some stuff. I want to get a bus road. 4-lane, 2-way road with bus lanes, no parking. I think that's the one I want. Let's just change. No, that's not the one I want. It's this one. Yeah. So it's got 4-lane in the middle, the same as this, and it adds bus lanes. And it also widens the path down the side. So I think that's quite cool. And then we're going to add that all the way along up here. So in my mind, our bus is then going to get better access on the road, all that sort of thing. And then we want a nice little thin one to go down here. I'm not sure if we've got... Let's just widen that a bit. A thin bus road. Yeah, the best we've got without doing it with mods and stuff is we've got this one. It's an asymmetrical, but it's only got bus lane on one side, or this one, which... Let's just change that there. Yeah, so actually that's not too bad. So you still get the 2 lanes like this road would have, but then you get the bus lanes as well. So I'm thinking, even though we've got all loads of trees and all of this stuff, I am going to upgrade this all the way around here. And then it's going to stop outside, and it's going to go round in a big loop like this. Oh, that road isn't very straight there, is it? Okay, let's just use the Anarchy mod. Let's put that on. There we go. Straighten that out like that. Yeah, that building will have to just rebuild itself. That can go all the way around there. Like that and like that. There we go. I'm just wondering actually whether to make this one way. That in my mind would actually make better sense. Which would be this one here. These are all from the Vanilla Plus Plus mod. So that would come down here and go this way, wouldn't it? Yeah, that way. That makes sense. Yeah, let's go that way. Anarchy on to go that way. To go that way. To go that way. Turn around, please. To go that way. There we go. So they'd come in there, go around there. And what I'm going to do, just so they don't all get confused, is we're going to do that. So everybody comes in, goes this way. Everybody going out goes that way. Cool. I like that. That's good. So then we can get a bus stop right outside. And then over here, I'm thinking of doing the same down this road. So which way would they come in? They come in this way. Let's just pause a minute so we don't mess anything up too much. We'll have to get... Oh, it's facing the right way already. Like that. We're going to use the Touch It mod to touch that road. You've been touched. Now we can upgrade it. There we go. So they can come in there, come out there, go around there. And then what I'm going to do as well is do this. So if they're coming down here, they only go straight on. If they go in here... no, actually, that is not right. So the bus lane is going to come around there. This one is going to go around there. And that one is going to go straight on. So this bus lane here isn't actually going to get used, is it? Or is it? Hang on, let's just finish off what we're doing here. So that's going to go straight on. I basically don't want them crossing over the traffic unnecessarily. So that's going to go up there. That's going to go up there. And then when they come out the other end, the bus lane's going to go up to there. This one's going to come to there and there. And then these going to go... Oh, I suppose, yeah, if we have another bus lane coming off down here, of course, that will use that, won't it? Yeah, that's the idea. Okay, good. Yep, unpause. We're fine. Good. Continue. And then in here, I'm thinking about just like a... You know, we've made a little bus hub before, like this. It's got the tram, the buses, the ferries, the parking, all sorts of stuff in there. So I'm not thinking... Where are we? That complicated. but just a little something something. Just looking at the options we've got, how about an intercity bus station? So coaches to travel to and from the city, requires a highway connection. Intercity bus station doesn't require intercity bus lines, but allows the placement of regular bus stops on the bays. That is what I want. And that is going to fit in absolutely perfectly there. That is just the thing I want. So we're going to get some intercity buses coming into here, which we haven't got yet. And then they can jump on our trains to go around the city. Plus we can add some normal bus lines as well. Let's just check we haven't messed up the electricity. That's connected. No, that's all fine. Yeah, so let's just add a bus line in. Boom, 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 boom. Let's shrinkify that. And grab this. So, as we've said before, we've got this little bus hub over here, the slightly larger one with the ferry. That is going to provide buses to this island. So, this bus hub is going to provide buses to this island. It's almost like I plan this stuff, you know. I'd like to say I do. I do. So, we're going to have that one. I don't want it right outside, right by the junction. It's going to go there, which is no problem for people to walk from here to there, because by Jove, they're walking from there to right over here. So, you know. Then they're going to come down here. They're going to come down here. And I'm wondering whether just to make it a complete, just a shuttle from there to here, and that's it. So, we'll stop it. I wish I could do it in the middle, but I'm going to go there. And then it's just going to go back again. And that is literally going to be it. So, where's that going to go in? Can I move that stop? Oh, they're going to do that weird swingy about thing anyway, so that's fine. Are you there now, are you? I'd like you on the end, please. Thank you. So that is going to go from there to there. So what can I call that one? I'll tell you what we need to do, which is going to help us, is we need to name Mickey Park. We've had some fantastic names that have been suggested for Mickey Park that makes upwards of 10 grand, I've seen. It isn't today, but let's have a look at my list. And the top one, suggested by Nathan Stamer, I hope I pronounced that correctly, was Disty Park. So trying to be Disney, Disty. But you know what? That was the top one. And I'm sorry, Nathan, but your choice hasn't been chosen because we were so close. Disty Park just didn't sound right to me. But you know what did sound right was Teasney World. So you get the Disney feeling anyway. And that was suggested after Nathan's suggestion of Disty World. That was by Matthias Prevert, Teasney World. I like that one. So thank you very much, Matthias. That was good. So whenever we do name suggestions, be sure to vote up your favourite, but then make other suggestions as well, because you never know. So there we go. That's good. So now we know that's called Teasney World. We can go into here. We can go into here. And the one we've just made is this one. Yeah, it's flashing. So that is going to be the Teasney World Shuttle. I hope I spelled that right. Let's see. 5 vehicles. You know what? I'm going to leave it on 5. Wow, look at that. It's been mere seconds. So now all of those people, instead of walking, are now waiting there. And look, we can see where they're all going. Look at that. This mod is fantastic. So immediately we know where all those people want to go. They all want to go to the park. Look, one of them's even going to come as far as down here. Look a bit old and decrepit on that walking thing, don't they? No offence. And then the other stop over here. It's got 160 people waiting. And they want to come, I guess, down here. And then they will... Oh, it's going to show how far they're going to go. Look at that. Oh, that is great. So they're coming out of the park, getting on the bus, and going over there. Or they're coming all the way over here. I love this mod. This is a fantastic mod. So hopefully now, the 5 buses on there are going to do a great job. Let's just go back to here. Teasney World Shuttle. Passenger, where are the buses? Oh, are they all coming over from... Okay, so there's one there. Why is there... okay, hang on. I'm wondering whether they're all coming from a bus hub somewhere and they haven't got here yet. Let me find out what's going on. Oh, here comes the first one. Let's just follow it like this instead. There we go. Turn that one off. Here it comes. Here it comes. Yep, lots of travelling. I'm assuming that's another one behind him as well that's going to come along and pick up these people. Let's follow this guy. He's going to come from round the back here. And look at all these people outside the amusement park. So many of them that want to get on this bus. And here's the next one. That is great. So those 5 buses, I think, are not going to be enough. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I don't want people waiting for this. I want them getting on these buses. Only 30 each. We're going to up that to 10. There we go. It's going to take a while for them to get over here. And we'll come back and check that out again a little bit later. I am absolutely loving how this turned out. That just fits in there so well with this little park next to it over here. Look at that. Lots of visitors over in the park and a little bit of parking over here. I think that just looks spiffing. Everybody's in there using that. No traffic. I used the node controller to put some crossing. That's a lot of crossings. Crossing there, crossing there, crossing there. But it isn't that busy at the moment. But I wanted people to be able to walk up this path and go straight across to get into the bus stops. Talking of which, how many people are... Oh, look. Tons of passengers. Tons of passengers. I've only got 9 on there. I thought I put 10. But yeah, not too many people waiting. Couple of empty buses there. I think we've probably got that just about right. I'll leave it as it is. Because as we expand this area, more people will be coming in. So yeah, that is really good. I'm very, very pleased with that. Right, so let us move on to the next thing we have planned for this episode. And just before I do that, I get a lot of comments asking what this A, B, C, D, E, F thing in the corner here is. That is the Toggle It mod. And it enables you to quickly turn things on and off in the game. The one that I got it for the most was to replace the Toggle Whiteness mod, which stops that happening. So when you're trying to place some stuff down, you go to a park, I want to place that, and it's got all this white hue over the top. You can press this one here, which I have set to automatic info views. And now if you go and place one of these, you don't get that white hue over everything. So it makes it easier for building. If you go into your options, so if we come into here, you'll see some of the mods that I've got, which are all in the collection that's in the description. You can change what each of these buttons will do. So you get a whole list of things that they will turn on and off. And that's what I've got mine set for. And then you've got shortcut keys for each one. as well. So that is basically it. I've got mine set for toggling the notification icons, which we don't really... I like these ones over here in the distance. Abandoned buildings. Don't see those anymore. For the district names, so we can turn that on and off. For the district icons, so for instance... Let's have a look. Got a district... There we go, look. There's a district over here. So we can hide that, turn it on and off. Although that one's got back to front. There we go, that's fine. Border lines, so if you don't want to see the white dotted borderline. Contour lines, which is quite good for when you're building, doing roads, to get it in that view. And then the other one that I told you about already. So that's that. Oh, no. The amusement park. Do you know what? We've had so few fires. Since... Oh, just look at his line stretched all the way along there. Come on. Stretch that line. Is he going to make it all the way? He's got the longest hose ever. No, he's given up. He's like, no, it won't reach that far. Either that or the tree he was heading for has already gone. Oh, man. I don't think... How much money is this place making for me now with the... Oh, the helicopters are coming in. Oh, look at that. Still making absolutely tons of money despite the fires. Yikes. Let's hope they get this thing sorted quickly. I wonder if the people on the roller coaster are getting worried that there's a fire slowly creeping towards them. So, no, we'll be fine. We're going so quick. It's no problem at all. Should rename it the Burnt Eyebrows roller coaster. Look at that. It's literally worked its way through every single thing in Teesney Park. Come and see the charred remains of Teesney Park. We'll give you a 5% discount. There we go. Sorted. Excellent. So I've just added in a new fire helicopter depot over here, not too far away. But of course, what we don't have over here, which would be very helpful, is a fire watch tower. So if you notice at the end there, it says forest fires can only be put out with firefighting helicopters, but you need one of these to tell them where to go. Well, the fire's gone out now, but we don't have one over here. So I am going to pop one. Do you know what? The middle of that roundabout looks like the perfect spot for one of these. So that is going to go there. And then what's going to happen now, if we just keep our eyes on this, that is going to tell the helicopters that there's a fire over here, and they will come over. They're right by the water. There they go. Pick up the water, and they will come and put out this fire, and it will stop just spreading up and down the roads on the side of this highway. Look at that. Right, now we're going to build up our low density, I would say more affordable housing over in this area, knowing that it's going to run alongside this ore industry that's going to be down here. We do have this road that comes underneath off of this, which gives access to this road to the highway, which is good. We also have access to the highway this way, so we can bring that round as well. I'm wondering whether we keep this one for the low density housing and have this one for the ore and have some ore business over here as well. I think that might be a good idea. So let's grab... Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this one. Zippity-doo-dah down there. I'm going to get our industry, paint industry area, and that one is going to come all the way along the front, all the way up and take in all of this ore. All the way around there, and then it's going to come up to here, and we're going to have all of this section as like an industry area. There we go. And then this one in here is just going to be a normal, yeah, as we've got it there, residential sort of place. So let me just tidy up this zone here. There we go. That's looking good, because one thing I've been finding, particularly on this map, if you have industry set up like over here, even with lots of options to travel over here, it's still saying not enough people. That's all they're complaining about, not enough workers, so the buildings are coming and going. So you really need some people right next to an area that we're going to set to say that they are going to work there, and that is it. What we're going to do is we're going to put a policy on here, and we are going to say, for you guys and girls that live here, that... Is it under city planning? Nope, it's under services. Schools out. They will prefer working over education. That's what they're going to have here. And then also under the city planning... And we're only doing this for this zone here. We are going to put in There was one all the way down the bottom here. Workers' Union. So slightly increases adult citizen happiness, reduce residential tax income. So we're going to try and help them to be happier, even though they're living right by an oil sort of industry area. That is the plan. So this road over here is now going to come into here. What I'm going to do is use the Move It mod, and I'm just going to sort of, I want this to come in a bit like that. And I'm going to have a little roundabout on the end here. So if we just grab, let's scroll up there. I want this one. There we go. And we'll just give something for the roundabout to build off of. So I want the roundabout there. Let's turn on my snapping. Right, and I want that to be, let's have a look. Two-way road. Do you want anything else? Trams, buses? No, nothing like that. It's just a bog standard 1U, 2-lane, one-way road. That is quite thin, isn't it? How about this one here? 2-lane, one-way road, no parking. Yeah, that's the one we want. Roundabout mod. That's got the one. Yeah, we're going to go a little bit bigger. There we go. Fantastic. It's accidentally upgraded a bit of the road, so we'll pick that. Upgrade that. Excellent. So now we can get... We might not use this one here. In fact, I don't... think we will. It's going to just be these two. Or do you know what I'm going to do, actually? Yeah, I'm going to grab the Move It mod, set it to nodes only. I'm going to grab that up to there. Make sure I've not got anything I don't want. I'm just going to move this over a bit here. And then we can use all three roads. It's going to take up a bit of the space, but if we do that, we've got this road coming down here and these two going up there. And we might even then hook that up to our industry a little bit. Yeah, I think that'll do. Let's pop that there like that. And then what roads are we going to use going through? I want this to be a larger road. So we're going to take this here. We're going to just take this 4-lane standard road. And I have actually made a mistake on that roundabout. I actually want that to be a 3-lane road. That is what I would normally do. There we go. 3-lane, one-way road, no parking. That's not the one. Is that the right one? No parking. Yep, there we go. That's going to work much better. Yeah, excellent. We're going to use that one around there. And then this one here, we'll grab that. That is going to come sort of through here. I'll tell you what we're going to do is we're going to go like that. And then we're just going to follow our nose. Yeah, now I'm still not going to use that road up there, am I? Unless I connect that under there to there, which would seem completely pointless then to have this road. Yeah, I think we've got this sorted now. Let's move that rock out the way. Let's come around here. That is going to go up and... Whoa, that was close. That was close. I would have seen a million comments about that. There we go. That's going to run up like that. So we're going to use this industry 4-lane road down here. I love this little industry detail that you get. Then we're going to have these roads running through the middle. And this one's going to sort of come along the highway. I don't think we're going to have any connections onto there. But that might join somewhere around here. We'll see. That might end up being a dead end. But that is what we're going to do to start off with. We need to just set up this. So we're going to grab our traffic manager tool, priority signs, control, shift, left click. Selects the roundabout. Now you've got dedicated turning lanes, giveaway signs, no crossing, all the good stuff. We do want people to be able to walk from one side to the other. So what I might just do before we start building houses and things is just grab ourselves... I'm going to go for the cycle and walking path. And we're just going to go like this, straight through from one side to the other there. And we're also going to go, yeah, straight through from one side to the other. Wait. There we go, we're going to do that. And then we're going to go like that. Excellent. And I'm going to put a crossing in there, so no controller. Yeah, we'll put traffic lights on there. We'll see how that goes. And then this one down here, we've got clusters of trees all over the path. Thank you. Thank you for your service. Move that out of the way. And I won't add a crossing there, or shall I? Shall I add a crossing? I will. I will add a crossing. Just seems the responsible thing to do, and then people can get from one side to the other. We might add a few more of those. Do you know what I am? Right, okay, so we are getting there. This is more like what I wanted. So in here, we want to make sure we set our theme. So enable theme manager. We're going to have University City. You can check out what is in these themes So if we go to University City, display included. There we go. So everything that is ticked with a little blue tick, and in this list is, let's hover over it so you can see, all of these are the types of houses that we're going to get. All sorts. So basically you can see it's low density commercial and low density residential. So that is what we want. So we're going to make sure, let's come out of that, make sure we tick that. Very good. So we've got to keep that in mind. We can't sort of add offices in here and expect them to grow because they won't. I'm just wondering actually whether we could just extend, there's so much space down here. I think we're just going to extend this to take in this area here and just take out some of this industry. Yeah, we're just going to keep the industry this side of the road. Yeah, I think that's going to work better. So now we need some rows that we're going to build off of, and we're going to stick to, I think, the bog standard 2-lane road that we get and try and put some grids in here, although they're not going to be too many of them. Let's just see how this works. If we go from there to there, that's not too bad. And if we literally come off of here, I mean, we're going to sort of end up going like that, and then just having houses in there. And then we're going to get some little spaces without housing. Yeah, maybe something like that will work. Let's just see if we can do that along here. And we've got these sort of rocks and trees in the middle here. I do want to sort of save these a little bit. So again, we're going to grab our Move It mod, double click on trees. And maybe we can just sort of move some of them all together over here. Make it look a bit nicer. Take those into there. Just a small little area that we can build around. Nothing huge. Whoops, nothing huge, but there we go. Okay, so just done a little bit of detailing, nothing much, just some trees alongside the bicycle paths that we've got here. I may remove the ones on the industry side, we'll see, but I just thought, got to get some trees in here somewhere. We also want to add into here some services, so it's going to be nothing too complicated. Look, we're going to use the Hide It mod, we're going to turn that off. What's this one here? Contour lines. Oh no, we want those off. Yep. And we are going to go for some healthcare. I'm just wondering whether we could just pop a giant hospital in here somewhere that's a little bit closer maybe to this side. I bet we could squeeze one in here if we really tried. There we go. Fantastic. So that's going to help all the people in this area. We want some death care, so we'll pop in a crematorium. We're probably going to just do with a couple of those. So I'm going to pop one, say that end. Actually, I'm going to put this back on again so we can see the distance. There we go. I'm going to have one that end. That's pretty much everything we need from there. Firehouse, we could just probably get away with that one in the middle, and then we'll have another one down here for industry, I'm sure. And then the same for police. We're going to go for, let's have a police headquarters there in the middle, and that will cover that nicely. We need our water pipes. Oh my giddy aunt, we don't have any of those. Let me just do that. And then we do want some sort of park coverage in here, and I would normally perhaps make this like a nice big park area, but we're just trying to cram in as many houses as possible. So I'm going to go for that one there, which covers that half, and then I'm going to pop one here opposite the hospital, nice little small dog park. Yeah, I think that will do for now. So let's pause the game, as it already was paused, and let's just put in where we're going to have all the housing. We are going to have some low density shops, and I think this little section in the middle And maybe... Actually, do you know what? No, not there. I'm going to do it here along the main road. Just a little bit there and a little bit down here. And then we'll maybe do the same the other side. And that will probably be enough for all of this area. And then all of the rest is going to be low density housing. So let's just fill this in. Right, I think we're nearly ready. I've expanded into down this section as well, as that is going to be part of our residential area. Of course, I completely forgot about the schools. So let us pop a couple of those in. What is the smallest size elementary? Actually, I want that on so I can see the area this is going to cover. So I think we are going to pop one in here by the hospital, and then we're going to do another one down here as well. And then want a high school. I'm going to pop that opposite that one there, and this one opposite that one there. I think that should be okay with buses and everything. We should be covered. And then the only other thing are these. We've got the Child Healthcare Centre and the Elder Care, which have a huge area of effect. So if we get one of these in the middle here, I'm going to go there with that one. There we go. So that's going to keep more people having more children and people living longer. I think this is looking good. So what we're going to need from you guys and girls watching is we're going to need a name for our bus hub down here. So if you can think of something T-related that fits in with what we've got going on. And then we're going to need a name for this area over here. But first of all, I want to see what is going to grow in this area. So let's have a time lapse. Okay, so while our area is growing, it's going to take a while. I think we do need to add a bus route in here to help people to get around. So we are going to grab our bus route. We're going to add, I'm actually going to change our shuttle one. Let's change that from blue. That is the wrong button. Let's change that from blue to something else, green, just so we can differentiate. There we go. So we're going to add another line. I'm going to do that here. And what do I want to do? I think I just want to loop around this and pick people up. So that's going to come in there and be on this side of the road. Yeah, so if we start... I'm going to stick to the main roads. That might mean, actually, I end up changing these to bus roads. We're going to sort of go every few blocks. And they're quite close together. But as we've discovered on numerous occasions, there is an area of effect sort of thing in play here. So as long as you don't go too far, it's going to affect all the people around. Actually, I'm going to take these two out. These are then going to come down here, where we are going to have our businesses. There we go, like that. And that little bit, that middle bit's going to get missed, but then that's going to come all the way back over to here. Complete line. Excellent. So depending on what the name of these areas is, we can rename our line. That is number 7. I'm going to change that to be red. There we go, very good. So we'll get some buses coming out to there. I don't see how many buses were on there. Line 7, 2 vehicles, 3 vehicles, 11 vehicles. No. Let's go for 6. That'll be plenty. So they're going to take a while to get over here. And no power, of course. Let us hook these guys up. We do have a power line that's running through here. So can I just go... I can straight over the top and hook that in there, and everybody then should be good to go. We've got a nice little excess of electricity. Good. Excellent. So now it is just a waiting game. As you can see, we've got a few things going on here. So these are saying not enough workers. Well, we will have workers because we've got all of this in here. Also, we have other needs. So we've got more needs for, I was going to say industry. I mean commercial. So we could do with just maybe adjusting these a little bit. So I'm going to take out some little spots here and there. There you go, look, you can hear them upgrading. Let's see if we can see the little green... There you go, little green arrows popping up. That means they're upgrading because they're really pleased with all the amenities in the area. There we go. Including the bus lines. Yeah, so I'm going to add a little bit of industry in a few little spots around the place just so people don't have to walk so far. And hopefully, once all this is filled up, these guys will be saying we've got plenty of people that want to work here. So that will be good. Just have a quick look at my tax rate, actually. What have we got? 12%. I'm going to... no, do you know what? I'm not going to drop it there. I'm going to go here. And just for this area, policies, taxation, Tax raise, tax raise, tax raise, tax raise. Tax relief for low density residential. So just from this area, it's going to have 2% less. And for low density commercial, no, that will fill up anyway. Yeah, let's see if that helps get this area filled. And also, while this area is building up, let's just pop in some giveaway signs and some dedicated turning lanes as we go along here on these junctions, particularly this one here. This might end up being a traffic light because actually it is going to be a traffic light. Let us get a time traffic light control click quick setup because this is going to be industry traffic coming up here as well. So we want to make sure we keep an eye on that. So let me just pop around and do these. This is also going to be a traffic light. No, it's not, because it's only small roads coming in. So we're going to do that. Yeah, the best we can get with the dedicated turning lanes. Right, couple of things I've done. We've added a waste transfer management building here to help with all of the waste collection. And I've also upgraded the roads that go around the outside. This big loop has now got bicycle lanes and any road that cuts through from one side to the other. This one almost cuts all the way through. Do you know what? I should upgrade a couple there to keep with my idea. So we're going to upgrade that one, and that one. So you can cycle from one side to the other as well. And yeah, that will work out fantastic. So these houses are coming in and looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. I'm liking the way this area has turned out. We're getting lots of houses upgrading to the next levels, and we must easily have over 1,000 people in here. I'll check it out in a second. A few houses in amongst our park area here. I like that. That's good. And we need to keep an eye on our schools, and this is definitely going to be a fantastic workforce for our industry that's going to end up around here. Let's just check what we are up to. Yes, complain about the trash. We're up to nearly 2,000 people. Oh, that is brilliant. So we're past 20,000 now. I don't know what the next target is. 30,000, is that right? Yeah, because we've been sort of hovering. We're going up, going down with our population. But that is working out really well. Let's just see how that bus line is that we've popped in. If we go into here, bus line 7, 6 buses. So we've got a lot of people waiting here. And then a few people sort of spotted around the place. And a load of people waiting at this one. So they're walking all the way down here to get to there. Excellent. I love it. That's probably the nearest one, isn't it, for these people? Because there isn't any along here. So do you know what I could do? Yes, this is what we're going to do. We haven't put any bicycle lanes in this section. Let's grab this bicycle lane. There we go. Let's upgrade that, and then connect that. Yep, down there. Excellent. We're going to do giveaway. Dedicated turning. Oh, I know why I didn't connect that. I didn't want trucks going through there. There will be a way to sort that. We'll see how it goes. They'll probably take the faster roads round anyway. So I think we're going to be okay. And we might even force... See, because we're going to have trucks possibly coming down this bit. But there's not many houses on the front. So that'll be okay. Anyway, they can come through there. And let's just check our bus stops. So we've got this one here. Let's move that down a little bit. Yeah, we might find they come and use this one. And we've got walking and cycling paths connected all over the place. I just want to connect one more into here between these two buildings. Bing. There we go. Excellent. Oh, so I'm really pleased with how many people we've got in here and how it is beefing up the population, which is going to really, really help our ore industry when we get there. Fantastic. So yeah, we need some names. Let me know in the comments. A nice name for this area. It's got to be ore related. And we'll have whatever the name is with a residential slant. And then we'll use it again for this industry with a industry slant. And then we need a name for this little place that we built over here. So there we go. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Subscribe if you're new. Maybe check out the other video on the screen as well. But whatever you do, have a fantastic day. And I will see you all very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.